Welcome to the Rest Lodge Loche? Good afternoon. There are 5 of us. No problem, you seem quite exhausted. Please wait in the lobby for a moment. I'll make sure a room is prepared for you. We can finally relax. I got more fatigued on the mountain road than I expected. Based on what the old man was saying, this seems to be the halfway point on the mountain road. It should take about an hour to Alster from here. On the way, there was a branch point from the road all the way to Northumbria. Is it Northumbria where Valestein is from? Yeah, that's right. Okay, I don't know what the hell she's saying, but Northumbria Independent State. No, now Northumbria Province. As a part of the Empire, now it seems like it's being affected by the Twilight too. So there's a chance that there's a singularity there too then. Although it should be distinct from conditions in La Mer. And we should head to Alster to search as well since Sandy's there. That place is just barely still within La Mer Province after all. That reminds me, Prince Oliver was from Alster, wasn't he? Right, up until he was about 12. The residents must have had quite a shock. Even if we were out of the boonies, the news of that explosion definitely would have gotten here. Right, I remember Sandy being really proud of the prince. Oh, she's so pretty. Good afternoon. Good day. Sorry to call you out all of a sudden. Are you students by chance? Hiking in the mountains? Yes, we're heading to visit a friend who lives nearby. Excuse me, but who are you? You seem to be foreigners. We came by an horrible car from the direction of Northumbria. Sort of for work. Alright, leave it at that. Lucy, please don't start telling everything to strangers without asking. Alright, you're right. But I'm sort of curious about these kids. From the direction of Northumbria in a pretty fancy car. Maybe you actually came from Remiferia, which is in that direction too? Huh? Oh wow, exactly right. We came to the Empire on business, as I said. And we had business in Hyliask as well, so we came this way. The former capital of Northumbria State. It's a pretty long drive, isn't it? But Alster is nearby here, right? You said you have a friend there. What kind of person is it, I wonder? Well, why would you be interested in that? Well, how to put this? You guys don't exactly seem normal. It's awfully rare to travel on the monster-infested roads in the era of orbital cars and trains. It's almost as if you're avoiding being seen. Well, this got serious. But just asking that question means that you guys don't seem very normal yourselves. That's not true. I have a Remiferia passport after all. We entered the Empire using normal procedures, you can be assured of that. I can't get a read on them. What do they want? Normal procedures for the one holding the Remiferia passport. That should be important. That should be the important point. Oh, I get it. That insanely beautiful woman does seem like someone from Remiferia, but that's true. She has the same platinum blonde hair as Louise. Wait, so is she from... I am sorry. It seems they got us there. They did not. Well, then let us stop this useless speculation. It seems we all have something going on underneath. Or else. Huh? Seems pretty lively here. But fighting is not allowed here. This is a refuge for travelers. Huh? Could that be... I'm sorry for the disturbance, manager. Your cooking was so delicious as well. I hope to have it again one day. I'll be waiting for you. I've prepared some of you to take on the road as well. We can't thank you enough. Then I hope you can all find your friend. Excuse us. And they left. Yeah, that girl with the short hair though. I really felt bloodlust from her, especially at the end. Right, but the blonde woman didn't have that kind of feel at all. You're all pretty sharp. But it's been a long time, Edel. It has indeed. I'm so glad you look well. Well, that means you went to Thor's. I am Edel, the manager of this rest lodge. I am a graduate of Thor's Military Academy, former president of the Guardian Club, and the senpai of former Class 7. I see, so this place is a real estate that your family owns. Yes, a barren and a small remote area. I became the administrator here both as a hobby and also to study. Even in a remote place like this, there seems to be plenty of customers. While it is a relay point between Alster and the mine. And recently more and more people have been traveling through here, including members of the military or guards, although people like those two are rare. I see. But it's really encouraging to have a fellow Thor's member way out here. So, have you been in contact with any other graduates? Well, yes, at least Vincent and the other graduates on the east side of the Empire. Although we can't get a hold of Vivi or Ferris, but the reddish-black flowers that have been blooming are concerning as well. The black blaze floral flowers, have you seen them around here? I've heard about them from people in Alster at least, and those two women who were here asked about them as well. Those two women. Don't tell me those two stopped by Alster already. Yes, they stayed one night there it seems, before stopping by here. There's a pretty famous distillery in that town, but that didn't seem to be their objective. But I wonder why they stayed in a place like that now that the draft has started. Don't think of it as just another rural town or you'll be pleasantly surprised. Well, Sandy's there, so as soon as we rest up, let's head over. Right, well rest up and then hit the road. By the way, dishes made with local veggies are the pride of our lodge here. Thanks so much. We're looking forward to your cooking then, manager. Afterwards, Yuna and the team filled their bellies with the local delicacies. After resting up well, they departed from the lodge. Oh, thanks. She definitely has a two good reasons to look at her character more often. Anyways, I need to be right back real quick. I have to use the restroom. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. I got a hot dog also. Alright. Oh. Gotta talk to her again. So you're heading out then? It seems the local cooking really was to your taste though? Absolutely it was. Everything was so fresh it was delicious. I'm so happy to hear that. But I've been worried a bit lately. I've been reading lots of cooking books and studying a lot, but there's a limit to how far you can get when you're self-taught. But it's still quite delicious. Well, we actually cook a bit ourselves, so I kind of know what you mean. It takes a lot of time and effort to get ingredients to cook a lot of variety. That's exactly it. I feel as though the veggies have so much more potential. I agree, for what isn't a bother. Perhaps we could share with you some of our unexpected cooking results? I see, unexpected results. I am quite interested in that. Sure, then we'll help you out. It's decided then. We'll look forward to it. Then, let's report any new results to her as we cook. I'm counting on you. Oh, by the way, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I have this now. Wooden sword. I kept it here, or I got it the other day, but I'll have it hanging out there now. Made in Japan, by the way. So the scenic spot, Blue Star. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, can't go this way. Alright. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Laura is the last of the rest of Class 7 that I get to use. Palm.
行きます。バトンタッチです。
あとは任せな。
私の番ね。チャンス。ええ、さあ
いいぜ。はっ行くぞ。
ええ、アークス駆動。
助かります。
よーし、アークスチャンス。
もらった。
任せなさい。殲滅完了。お疲れ様。
まだまだこれからだ。悪くね。
What's in here?
宝箱か。
開けた場所に出たわね。
あれはブドウ畑。そうか。兄上に聞いた。
アルスターはそこを右に行った先よ。
Alster in Northumbria. Northumbria. Ulster. These things are so tiny.
僕の気だらけだぜ。
So small.
行くわよ。
アークス駆動。
アークス駆動。よっ。
この程度か。
Blue spot.
いいぜ。
行くわよ。
Looks like the vegetation spreads out from across this rock face. Looks like a decent picture. Okay. Guess that's it. Thanks.
お疲れさん。早速。おお、そんじゃ。
任せなさい。いつでも行けるわ。
So this thing. PTSD. I hope it doesn't eat apples to heal like full HP.
チャンスね。壊せスレッジハンマー。 生きざめ。チャンス。お姉さんに続きなさい。
了解です。いいぜ。
よーし。じゃあクレアネスハー
僕の番だな。行くぞ。
ト。蹴散らすわよ。新人来航。
よし。崩れた。
加えなさい。
いいぜ。こいつはおまけだ。油断大敵ってな。チャンスだ。
いただき。私の番ね。崩れた。
もらった。
私の番ね。さあ、とっとと先に進むわ。よし、やったわ。
やったわ。
各種ステータスアップです。
お宝じゃねえか。
いつでも行けるわ。
Is there anything up here? Can I actually go? Oh, I can't go up there.
もこもこしてるわね。アルスターの人が世話をしているようですね。
こりゃ確かにど田舎だな。
Alster. 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 So this is Alster. My brother did tell me about this place. It's an old town buried in the peaceful countryside. The sheep are just roaming around freely. It's been a while, but it makes me think back to the last time I was here. Wait, you've been here before, Al? Undercover during the Civil War, I came down to take down the Jaegers who escaped from the noble faction. I ran into everyone in old Class 7 then too. We were allied for a while back then, weren't we? Wow, that's what happened. Sounds like there were even more sides to that Civil War than I thought, but this little rabbit really has seen her share of action. Oh look. Sandy of Class 9.
これでよしと。いいのかな、私だけ。やっぱり他のみんなと一緒に。
That should do it, but is it really okay by myself? Maybe I should get everyone else. Sandy.
言うな。他のみんなにアッシュ君も。
Wow, this is your family home, Sandy. You told me about it, but what a nice place. I'm so glad you got home safely. Yeah, I feel bad for the others though. I mean, Maya and Sydney haven't made it home yet, so I feel bad that I'm the only one who has. Sandy, that's not something to feel guilty about. Your stuff was able to show his face at home at least. And your parents were able to see you safe and sound. Thanks, but that way you can encourage someone, Al. You've really grown up. I'm so glad you got back safely too, Ash. Just treating me like I was before. By the way, it sounds like something really stinks in this town lately. Right, the Twilight, was it? It all started then. Our peaceful, gentle mayor started talking up the draft, and everyone in town really started to change and feel like that too. Partially because of what happened to Prince Oliver too. The prince was really the pride and joy of everyone in this town. The curse is strong like we thought, so it's able to penetrate in the gap in one's heart. Like with Miguel and Vlad, and me too, come to think of it. It's a really sickening process. So, do you have any hints about the Paloma flowers by any chance? Right. Connected to that singularity you mentioned, right? I haven't seen any myself, but I do know someone who has. Really? Yeah, it's Kai who works at the Orbital factory. Apparently she saw some of those flowers blooming around town. That name, I think... Right, Kai and Tilia. We ran into their siblings during the Civil War in that one incident. It might be good to talk to them. Right, let's go then. I'll contact Maya and Sydney to update them too. We can also make contact with all the graduates from Thor's to get some help. Alright, those two beautiful women you mentioned were staying here. They were really suspicious and they just up and left in the middle of the night. Is that right? If we ask around town, we might learn something about them. Alright, let's head out. Hello?
おや、どなたかいらっしゃるようですね。
It seems someone is there.
この気配は。
That presence. You appear to be students, military school students perhaps. And a bracer as well. Ow. And this person's eyes are closed. Excuse me, I didn't mean to startle you. I am Marcel Nielsen, a freelance reporter. I just got interested in you guys. Oh, I did hear that a blind journalist has been pretty active nowadays, so that must be you. But how in the world did you know who we were? So, I'm able to sense people, like students, rather easily. And you're carrying weapons as well, so I figured you might be cadets. Also, you have a similar aura to a brace right now, so that's all. That's pretty impressive deduction power. But it might be easier not to get too close to this guy for now. Yeah, it would be troublesome considering who you are, Ash. Well, I'm very sorry, but we have some business to get to. It does appear so. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. I'll be continuing my trip around the Empire to cover it. Perhaps we will meet again someday. Horse dude. Yeah, now we can ride horses. Okay, now let's see. Over here. Wait, could this be? Yes. Site of Lenheim residence. Lenheim. That was the name Prince Oliver went by when he was helping out in Crossbell. According to my brother, he used that name when he was traveling in Limbrel as well. It sounds like it was the surname of his mother who passed away. Look, it says the house was destroyed by fire after being struck by lightning in May. Sounds like some kind of omen. It doesn't matter. A man will die when it's time for him to die. I don't really see that the goddess does much for us in that respect. Weren't there some flowers around the general store? That's right, let's go take a look. They found some flowers at the grocery store, and they paid their respects in silence for a while. This is the house those siblings that Sandy mentioned lived in. Seems like it. Let's head in. Excuse me, Kai, Tilia, are you home? Guests? Come in. Hello there. Wait, could it be Fee and Altina? Hello there. Not Fee, Sarah. Wait. Long time no see, you two got quite a bit taller, huh? Wow, you came. I never thought you would. Long time no see. It's been 2 years since we saw you during the Civil War. You guys really helped us out back then. So this is Tilia. She's so cute. The older brother is scrawny but looks pretty reliable. Oh, sorry to leave you standing at the door like that. Are you other Class 7 members? I don't remember seeing you before. You wouldn't have. We're part of new Class 7. We wanted to help you with something that has to do with Instructor Irene. Oh no, that's what happened to Irene. Never thought something like that would happen, and the cause is related to those reddish-black flowers that Tilia saw. We won't go into all the details, but he's really in a critical situation at the moment. Yeah, but we're going to help him. We'll save him for sure. Right, so along those lines, anything you can do to help will be great. The place I saw those flowers was in the Osgiliath Basin to the north of town. I came across them when I went up to find medicinal herbs. They were blooming in the middle of the basin. Osgiliath Basin. I remember that it's out of Lomare, but I don't know much more about it. Well, it's usually only a place that the townspeople go if they need something. There are all sorts of remains and ruins from ancient times. It's called a Forbidden Land. Forbidden Land? Is it okay for even you to tell us about a place like that? Well, we aren't supposed to discuss it with outsiders in most cases, but after all, you guys were the ones who saved us. In the case of ancient artifacts 4 years ago, or the Jaegers 2 years ago. That's why we wanted to do our part to help Irene in Class 7 this time, but I wish I could do more than just tell you the location. No, that's extremely important information, thanks you two. I'm sure it'll be useful to Irene as well. That's right, and it'll be good for you too, Tilia. We'd like to visit again after we get the instructor back. Yes, we'll be waiting. The Osgiliath Basin to the north of town. It'd be nice to have a bit of more information. So the Sterlestein Rose here. Wow, this is a brandy distillery. I don't really care for brandy though. Well, okay, I don't know what Sarah's saying here. I'm pretty sure she likes it. Well, cover your eyes, kitties. It's fine to look around even if we are underage. Maybe we can come across some kind of clues? Yeah, let's ask around just in case. Early summer days. What does that mean? It feels like some kind of practical joke. Did something happen? What are you young kids doing in a distillery way out here? Sorry, but we aren't doing tours of the plant at the moment. It's just an unusual place, so we thought we'd check it out. What were you looking at there? Well, I ordered some distilled wine from the seaside capital a while ago, but there was some kind of weird note attached to the order form. It seemed like some kind of poetry. There was all this hidden meaning. Poetry? Well, let me see that. Sure, I don't mind. Is this what you kids do for fun? I tried reading it, but I have no idea what it means. You try to read it and make some sense of it. When the 7 Lions cubs arrive, the maiden will be waiting in the land to the north considering her move. There does seem to be some deep meaning to this. Right, there seems to be some meaning that we in particular can understand. The visit on the day in early summer, the 7 lion cubs. It's almost like it's directed right at us. There was class 7 when we got to Alster. So the maiden who was waiting for us, considering her move to the north. Could be no one else but her. She must have anticipated everything we've done so far, including reading this memo. Feels kind of like leapfrog, but yeah, I believe it's her. This might be too absurd to consider it to be a clue, but it would be good to keep in mind. Right. So the land to the north might be the same basin that Tilia mentioned. So we got help from Kai and Tilia plus that mysterious message. It feels like we're closing in on the endpoint. Right. The Osgiliath Basin. There's a good chance that both the Singularity and someone is waiting for us there. And it's possible that those beautiful ladies went up there at night too. Of course, there's a non-zero possibility that this is all a trap. Still, I would like to meet her and talk. Alright, let's go. The Osgiliath Basin is to the north of town. We better get prepared. Okay. So, let's see. What do you sell? Ingredients. Oh, wrong way. Gotta go this way. Right? Yeah, okay. It's reacting. It seems like there's definitely something waiting for us up ahead. The Osgiliath Basin, the Forbidden Land, huh? Anything might happen. Let's tread carefully as we go. Yeah, let's move. Is anyone close to a level? Wait, where's Ash placed right now? That's okay. Oh, that thing almost tagged me. Alright, so trial chest. Level 73? Oh boy. Wait a second. I think I can manage. I mean, it's not like I'm under leveled or anything.
りがとうよ。
Oh, come on. Don't
俺
do
の番
that.
だな。
私の番です。ブリューノク起動。照射。今です。
もらった。俺の番だな。
行きます。アークス駆動。は
ありがとうよ。いいぜ。
行きます。回復します。アルゼムヒール。
ありがとうよ。いいぜ。
Can I get all of them? I get it just far enough. Oh, perfect. Actually, I don't think I want to do that.
打ちのめすぞ。クレイジーハント。任せろや。もらったぜ。崩れたぜ。
追撃します。さてとさてと回復します。アルゼムヒール。
ありがとうよ。
Really?
俺の番だな。
Alright, let's not be a pain in the ass here.
しゃらくせえ。
さてと行きます。や
ありがとうよ。俺の番だな。
私の番です。や
派手に踊るとしようや。おねんねするにはまだ早いぜ。
Please be enough.
いい夢は見られたかよ。
Thank you.
もう終わりかよ。
Very nice. That treasure chest, or not treasure chest, that trial chest is level 73. That makes me feel like I'm like under level. But then again, that really wasn't that difficult of a chest.
速攻で決める。切り刻む。今よ。みんな一気に決めるわよ。
了解です。任せろや。
よーし逃がさない。ファイヤー。崩れた。
もらった。俺の番だな。よし。いいぜ。崩れたぜ。
いただき。
ま、悪くはなかったぜ。
それを言うなら
Wow, I have a long way to go. Okay.
一気に行くぞ。
行くわよ。アークス駆動。任せなさい。生きた。
よし。
よーやっせい。
任せろや。もう終わりかよ。
Nice shit. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't upgraded slots. Holy oh my god. I completely forgot about that. Like, I went through a couple towns and I haven't even touched my orbs. Or, like, my orbit slots. What am I doing?
気をつけろ。
やーフレアデスハート。私の番ね。イカズチよ、私に力を。
I gotta remember to do that before I get to this area.
僕の番だな。僕の番だな。
こうせスレッジハ
行くぞ。崩れた。
ンマー。加えなさい。
俺の番だな。派手に踊るとしようや。
私の番ね。チャンス。
もらった。僕の番だな。そうだ。
加えなさい。よーし。崩れた。
もらった。
任せなさい。これはおまけよ。チャンス。
もらった。僕の番だな。
生きた。
いいぜ。こいつはおまけだ。油断大敵ってな。崩れたぜ。
いただき。
しまいだ。ま、悪くはなかったぜ。
Excellent.
それを言うならアッシュもね。やったわね。
まだまだこれからだ。悪くねえな。
お宝発見。
Yeah, I definitely have to upgrade my slots so I can put new stuff in. I know I just like rearranged it earlier, but man, I must have like a lot of Sepith to use up. I didn't even look at it.
ここがオスギリアス盆地。
絶景だが異様というか、それに下に見えているのは
チャンスね。壊せ。ギリギリ。行くわよ。逃がさない。崩れた。みんな。
僕の番だな。
加えなさい。
とどめだ。
Oh, oh boy. There's a ship over there.
強敵か。面白い。
強そうね。気をつけて。イカズチよ、私に力を。はあ、私の番ね。壊せ、スレッジハン
Oh, I did that out of order.
I
Oops, I did that way too early. Whatever.
マー。じゃあフレアデスハート。
俺の番だな。
見切った。
行くぞ。行くぞ。
私の番で切り傷。チャンス。
もらった。よし。
So,
よーし、ごめん、お願い。任されました。回復します。アルゼルヒール
ありがとうよ。いいぜ。
私の番ね。ダーチャンス。
もらった。よし。すまない。頼む。
任せて。いやー、崩れた。加えなさい。任せなさい。今よ、いただき。私の番です。よーし、崩れた。加えなさい。
いいぜ。そんじゃま、次行くか。
nice shoe.
各種ステータスアップです。いつでも行けるわ。
Here we are, right at the end. I wonder what's gonna happen. If I rest. See if there's any slots that I can upgrade. Get everybody's at least one. Okay. I can probably get one to at least two, I think. Let me do that. Let me do that. I can't afford anymore. Actually, I can do one for Ash. I can do one for Alpina. Let me see. Two slaughter. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, let me rest up.